Most creams sold to tighten your skin cannot tighten anything, but 6 oils keep showing up in real research and almost nobody uses them right. You know that mirror moment? 2 fingers pressed against your jaw, lifting, just to remember where your face used to sit? I grew up watching my mother sweep oil up under her chin every church morning, long before I understood why. This is the archive of what actually works. 6 oils arranged from morning to night, and number 5 is sitting in your cabinet right now. You have just been using it on the wrong part of your body. We start where your morning does. Oil 1, grapeseed oil, your morning shield. Picture this: 7 in the morning, bathroom counter, coffee going cold beside the sink, and the first thing touching your freshly washed face is grapeseed oil. Not the thick day cream most of us were taught to trust. Because here is the problem with that cream. The damage that loosens skin does not wait for nighttime. It happens in daylight when free radicals from sun and city air chew away at the elastin holding your face up. That is the slow leak behind the softening jawline, the cheek that sits a little lower in this year's photos than in last year's. A heavy cream just sits on top of that fight and watches. Grapeseed stands guard. It is one of the lightest oils there is, and it carries a family of antioxidants called OPCs. Some researchers believe they may be even more protective than vitamin C or vitamin E. Think of them as bodyguards for your collagen. They do not build scaffolding, they stand at the door and stop the daily demolition of it. Grapeseed also brings a whisper of natural resveratrol, which scientists have studied for the way it may support your skin cells' own repair work. Here is the ritual. After cleansing, while your skin is still slightly damp, warm 3 or 4 drops between your fingertips and press them in. Press, do not rub. Face, neck, the backs of your hands. Give it 2 minutes to settle, then your sunscreen or your makeup goes right over it in that order. Every morning. Because a shield only counts if it shows up daily. And it earns its place on oily skin too, since it vanishes without leaving a trace of grease behind. I know what you are thinking. Oil under makeup sounds like a shiny forehead by noon. I thought so too, until the morning of a family reunion when I pressed a few drops in before my foundation and spent the whole afternoon forgetting I was wearing anything. The photographs from that day are the ones I do not scroll past. That is the quiet payoff of this oil. It does not change your face by lunchtime. It changes what the year does to your face. But grapeseed is a shield, not a builder, and shields cannot fix what is already thirsty. So the next oil handles the long hours between breakfast and dinner when your skin quietly drinks its own moisture and asks for more. Oil 2, Jojoba oil, your midday rescue. Jojoba oil is not technically an oil at all. It is a liquid plant wax, and that single detail changes everything. Chemically, it is about the closest thing nature makes to the sebum your own skin produces. Your skin cannot tell the difference, so it does not panic, does not clog, does not fight back. It simply absorbs it and reads the message: we are balanced now. That message matters more with every passing year because a skin barrier that holds its moisture is skin that keeps its bounce. Elasticity is mostly a story about water staying where it belongs. And through the afternoon, water is quietly leaving. It evaporates through tiny gaps in a thinning barrier hour after hour, which is why a face that looked fine at breakfast can feel like paper by evening. Jojoba patches those gaps. It is naturally rich in vitamin E, an antioxidant that helps guard the collagen you still have. Its long fatty acids reinforce the lipid layer that thins with time, and it even carries a trace of natural iodine, which may help keep the skin surface calm and clear. The ritual is the easiest one in this entire video. Midday, or any hour your skin feels tight, 2 drops pressed wherever the tightness lives. Cheeks, around the mouth, that crepe-like stretch below your ears. No dilution, no waiting, no removing your makeup. It disappears into whatever you are already wearing, which is why some women keep a small bottle in their handbag the way our mothers kept a compact. The payoff is a face that stops feeling tight at 4 in the afternoon, which is its own kind of luxury. But daytime oils can only defend and hydrate. The real rebuilding belongs to the evening. Oil 3. Rosemary oil, your early evening defender. When I said rosemary oil, did you picture a scalp massage? Most women do, because rosemary built its whole reputation on hair. But tucked inside that same little bottle is one of the more interesting skin-firming stories in plant research. Rosemary carries a compound called rosmarinic acid. Researchers believe it may help slow the very enzymes your body produces that break collagen and elastin apart. Picture those enzymes as tiny scissors, snipping away at the net that holds your face in place. A snip here, a snip there, year after year. Rosmarinic acid seems to slow the scissors down. Notice what that means: not adding something new to your skin. Protecting what is already yours from being quietly dismantled. There is a second gift, too. Rosemary appears to encourage circulation where you apply it, and better blood flow means skin cells receiving the oxygen and nutrients they need to renew on schedule, instead of slowing to a crawl. Now the ritual. And this one has a rule the others do not. Rosemary is an essential oil, which means it is concentrated, and concentrated means it never touches your face alone. In the evening, after cleansing, one single drop of rosemary stirred into a teaspoon of a gentle carrier. The jojoba from the last step works beautifully, and plain olive oil works too. Test the blend on the inside of your wrist the first time. Kindness first, always. Then massage it upward along the jaw and neck, always upward, and let it sit while you go about your night. 3 or 4 evenings a week is plenty. My grandmother did a country version of this her whole life. She kept a jar on the kitchen windowsill with rosemary sprigs steeping in olive oil, and that pale green oil went onto her neck after the dinner dishes were done. Nobody called it skincare, it was simply what the women in her town knew. And her humble little jar outlived every fancy cream she was ever gifted. Rosemary does not plump and it does not shine. It quietly defends the architecture evening after evening. But defense and repair are different departments. So here is where this list stops being polite. The next 3 oils work the night shift while you sleep, when your skin does its deepest repair. Oil 4. Evening Primrose Oil. Your overnight hormone support. 2 women, same age, same drugstore night cream. One wakes up soft, the other wakes up with skin that looks like it slept in a different decade. The difference usually is not the cream, it is the hormones underneath it. As estrogen shifts, skin slowly loses its ability to convert the fats you eat into something researchers call GLA, gamma-linolenic acid. And GLA is one of the quiet architects of skin structure. When it runs low, skin thins, dries, and starts to crinkle like tissue paper, no matter what you layer on top. You can see it best in low light, on the chest and the sides of the neck, that fine texture that seems to arrive overnight but was years in the making. Evening Primrose oil is unusually rich in ready-made GLA. Pressed into the skin, it may simply hand over what the body has stopped manufacturing. No conversion required, no waiting on a process that has already slowed. Studies on mature skin suggest it may support elasticity, moisture, and firmness, exactly where hormonal skin loses them first. The ritual. This is strictly an evening oil because it is a touch heavier than the daytime ones. After cleansing, 4 or 5 drops warmed in your palms, pressed into the face, and, please, down the neck and the chest. The places hormonal thinning shows first, and the places most routines skip entirely. Then, let it work overnight while you do nothing at all. Repair has always preferred an empty room and a sleeping owner. Give it a season, not a weekend. This one rewards the patient. The payoff is a specific kind of morning, the one where your face feels like it drank all night instead of fasting. But feeding the skin is still not the same as lifting it. Therefore, we have arrived. The cabinet oil, the stomach medicine. Number 5, oil 5, castor oil, the remedy hiding in plain sight. Open the cabinet, not your skincare shelf. The deep one in the hallway or above the refrigerator, where the old remedies live. There is a heavy amber bottle near the back. In my grandmother's house, it stood behind the bathroom cabinet door, and it came out for stomach aches, for stubborn coughs, for whatever ailed you. Castor oil, one of the oldest remedies women have ever kept in a house, and 3 generations filed it under medicine. While it may be one of the most underestimated skin-firming oils a family already owns, here is why researchers keep circling back to it. Castor oil is nearly 90% ricinoleic acid, a fatty acid found in no other natural oil in any meaningful amount. Scientists believe ricinoleic acid may interact with certain receptors in the skin in ways that could gently encourage your skin's own collagen production. That is mechanism 1. Mechanism 2 is simpler. Castor is thick, deeply, unapologetically thick. Spread thin, it forms a soft seal that holds your skin's water in place through the night, and skin that stays full of water looks fuller by morning. Lines soften, the surface plumps. Some longer studies even suggest skin thickness may gradually improve with steady use. Build and seal in one humble bottle. The ritual starts at the store, not the sink. Choose the cold-pressed kind, pale gold, honey thick, nothing added. That is the bottle closest to what our grandmothers actually kept. Then, 2 or 3 nights a week, as the very last step of your evening, a pea-sized amount, truly that is all, warmed between your palms until it thins, then pressed along the jawline, the neck, anywhere gravity has opinions. It goes on last because nothing gets through it, which is exactly the point. Come morning, it rinses away with your usual cleanse. No scrubbing required. If you are wincing at the thought of that sticky heaviness on your face, you are picturing far too much of it. Thin is the entire secret. My grandmother never wasted her medicine bottle on her face, but I remember her smoothing whatever was left on her palms into her elbows and neck before bed out of pure thrift. The thrift was doing more than she knew. The payoff arrives around morning 3 or 4, when you touch your jaw and something under the skin quietly answers back, but Castor builds slowly and patiently. Oil 6, Bakuchiol oil, the gentle alternative to retinol. And the final oil is for the woman who wants what retinol promises without what retinol costs. If you tried retinol once and your face peeled like October, this last one is for you. And no, you were not doing it wrong. Retinol works by pushing skin hard. It switches on the receptors that drive collagen and elastin renewal, and for plenty of women, that push arrives with weeks of redness, flaking, and a face too tender for sunlight. So most of us quit, and then quietly carry the guilt of quitting. Put the guilt down. There is a plant extract called Bakuchiol, pressed from the seeds of the babchi plant, and studies comparing it to retinol keep landing on the same finding. It appears to speak to the skin's renewal pathways in a remarkably similar way, encouraging collagen, supporting elastin, softening fine lines, and many women notice it gently fading the dark spots that mature skin knows too well. The difference is the tone of voice. Where retinol shouts at your skin, Bakuchiol asks politely, and skin that is not inflamed can actually use the instruction it is given. The ritual. Look for a Bakuchiol facial oil or serum. The ingredient list should name Bakuchiol near the top. Use it at night on the evenings you are not using Castor. They take turns, they do not stack. A few drops on clean skin, then your moisturizer over it to tuck it in. And unlike retinol, you do not have to hide from the morning sun or build your tolerance in careful little steps. It is gentle enough that most women can begin from night 1. Gentle enough even for the thin skin around the eyes, which is territory retinol users learn to fear. The babchi seed it comes from is not some laboratory invention. Traditional medicine has leaned on that little seed for generations, which means this entire video ends the way it began, with something old that the industry repackaged as something new. And with that, you have all 6. Now let me hand you the one rule that holds all 6 together so you can forget the list and still get this right. I call it the cabinet shift. Firmer skin is rarely about buying something new. It is about moving what you already own to the right hour of the day. Light oils face the daylight. Heavy oils own the night. That is the entire architecture. On an ordinary morning, your hand goes light. Grapeseed, Jojoba, because the day ahead is about defense. And when the house goes quiet that evening, your hand goes heavy. Primrose, Castor, Bakuchiol, because the night is about repair. Same shelf, same bottles, different clock. Light greets the morning, heavy works the night. Your skin already knows that schedule. You are just finally matching it. Here is what I hope happens a few weeks from now. You are at the mirror, and out of old habit, your 2 fingers rise toward your jaw, and halfway there, you realize you do not need the lift to remember. That moment belongs to no one but you. Now tell me something in the comments, because I genuinely want to know. Which of these 6 was sitting in your family's cabinet all along, and what did your mother or grandmother use it for? I read every answer. And next time, we are solving the mistake that undoes all of this. The order you layer them in, because the wrong sequence can quietly cancel the best oil you own.